Hey, what's going on, my White Shorts Meisters? This is Dean here today from Burn One, and I'm going to be, I've made some mistakes in life. I have bought, or acquired, buying is a strong word. I guess I did purchase these. Basically a full case, almost. Missing just a couple boxes of Dog Days Double Dash. And, as somebody who is trying to max rarity play set Dog Days. If you didn't know, this Millhi right here, SP, very hard to get your hands on. Terrible. Actually, it's like out of stock everywhere. And so is the Rebecca level 3. So, my hope is that I can hit both of those in this. And we're going to just keep going until we hit. Now, once the hits are done, like once those 2 SPs are pulled, if they are pulled, right, hopefully, I will be done with the opening. So it's not going to be hopefully all of them unless, you know, something terrible happens. But let's get right into it. This is some old product. You know, if you wanted to keep sealed product, I'm sorry, collectors. You know, I'm actually probably helping your stuff stay worth money. So these, I mean, I guess it should be known that these have probably just been sitting in storage forever. Oh my god. Look at that. Like the amount of bowing on these. Also, code card. But yeah, it's kind of hard to see. The foils have not held up too well. So yeah, we have a terrible 1/1. We have Rico, who's good. Hey, this card's actually playable. This card's playable. And hey, we hit the foil of the Brainstorm already. So that's like, it's a bit of our value back. Well, the lighting in this room is terrible, by the way, but I'm sorry about that. We have a Sync. Hey, this card's actually good. This card is really good. It's a Top Check 4 Torch. This is the gold bar for the level 1 combo. We have this Millhi, and this is, oh, I guess we put garbage. And this is garbage. Not a terrible box, though, so far. As far as value, right? Who's going to be buying Dog Days? I already bought it all. Or I've already bought all the stuff that I need, so I don't know who else is left that needs Dog Days. The Sync, hey, this card's like really good, actually. The Brainstorm. I think this Brainstorm is better than the Millhi that costs more, just because of the interaction with the shift mechanic and the Clock Encore card in the set. Oh, this card goes here. Some garbage. I literally don't know what some of these combos are. Oh, this card's like super good. This is like the meta card. The meta combo. This combo actually aged extremely well just because of the sheer amount of power it has. And it's on a good trigger to like fuck over standby. So the more standby there is in the meta, the better Dog Days is randomly. Okay. I don't know what half of these are. Like this is like an encore that this card has like hand encore and comes out early. This card's like hexproof assist. I don't remember if it's like hexproof to all cards or just in front. I forget what this guy does. He does something. Best Girl, it's a bomb, but I guess like a bomb is technically playable. But your set's a little bad, and bombs are okay filler, but I think you just have to like play the most good cards as you possibly can, and I don't think this is one of them. Maybe though. I guess like the deck doesn't really run a lot of red. You could probably fit that in if you really wanted to. In fact, you know what? Putting Eclairs off to the side. Ooh, level 1 combo. Gate and anti-damage. This card's actually, I don't think it ever saw play, sadly. It actually might have back when the set was played. I don't think, I've never sleeved the card, and I've never heard of other people sleeving it, so I'm not exactly sure. Hey, gold bar again. What is this thing? Oh, it's the non-foil. Yeah, that card's good. This This is the other combo of choice in the set. This is like the worst combo I've ever seen. It's sack another card on your board to search a card from your deck that has that shares a trait with the card you sacked. So this is like a combo that you always lose board with. The cool thing is you don't have to win board to resolve it. That's like the only like upside. This card's decent. This is a Slayer. I don't remember what this guy does. This is the foil of the Climax for that. And oh, this is the foil runner. Not bad. It's funny, out of like the 3 Dog Day set, this is like the only playable one. The non-foil Brainstorm, this card, and another of the better Brainstorm. The reason I don't think this Brainstorm's playable is it's tap 2. If this thing was tap self, the set would function a lot better, but... Yeah, like, actually every playable card in this set came out. Or, like, almost every playable card was in this set, sadly. It's like their other sets were just kind of ass. Oh, this card's good. Drop Search goes to memory. It's like a Wildberry Princess, but it mills 3 instead of being a... Oh! Oh! This is what I needed? This is 1? Look at that. I now have... My deck is now max rarity, because this was the only thing I was missing from max rarity Dog Days. Beautiful. The last Rebecca. Oh my god. What a good card. What an absolutely fantastic card. So we'll put that over there. Okay, now I still do need Millhis. I have 0. So I'm not at max rarity playset yet. Set 2 Millhi and this one's Millhi are both really hard to find. I guess it's like, you know, she's the main character, and I don't think these SPs don't go for a lot. Like, I think she's like 4K yen or something. It's like 35, 40 bucks. It's very hard to get your hands on some of these older cards because there's people like me that just want them, right? And they basically, like, at $30 a piece, whoever wants them already has them, and they're probably not going to sell them, right? It's if you're the kind of person that's out there buying SPs for this set, you're probably not going to move them for $30, right? At least that's how I feel, right? I think SPs have to be worth a little bit more than that before I start moving them. Decent. Oh, didn't mean to go ahead. This terrible sync, and the runner's pretty good. I think I said I was gonna pull those out, and then I like actually just forgot about that. Oh, we got a wind again. Neclaire. Oh, this one's good. This is like pay 1 tap. You grab a yellow card out of clock, yellow card, and then you take 2 damage. So it is like, it's like a pseudo Ricky thing, but what's really good is it can grab climaxes, because in this deck there's a lot of cards going into your clock with certain effects, but this is like a way to search the wind, kind of. I know that's like a little bit of a stretch, but like if you refresh the climax, right, or if you happen to use the draw Brainstorm and then like you hit 1 and then the wind hits the clock second, it gives you a little bit of ability to find stuff. Oh, this card's pretty good. And that one. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Like I said, we need that Millhi. I'm not 100% sure there's even a Millhi in here. I was just told, you know, he didn't think anything had been pulled. And, you know, if the only thing I hit is the Rebecca, I'm pretty happy. This is the Stock Soul combo. Ooh, foil gold bar, pretty good. actually make sure there's no eclairs in here, really. Okay, maybe that's the only one I pulled. I'm not sure. Oh, we still got this box. Put it off to the side. Yeah, the set's pretty dated. I would like to keep as many sealed boxes as possible, actually. But at the same time, I need those SPs. I need those SPs. Another wind combo. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to get somebody a full-on deck at this rate. What does this one even do? I think this is like when a character enters your clock, you give something 3,000 or something. Which I actually don't know what facilitates that. I guess, like, if you hit it on a brainstorm or something, I'm not actually sure. The rabbit is pretty good. And the brainstorm, sadly not the SP. I'm tempted to do a collection video soon where I can show off the Dog Days collection. And oh, what a collection it is. This was one of the sets, I guess the reason I even opening this is, and this is one of the sets that got me into Weiss, believe it or not. In 2012, when I was learning the game, one of the first products I bought, actually the first Japanese product I bought for this game, was the Dog Days trial deck from Amazon, no less. Ooh, the foil, the drop search, and the foil gold bar, both pretty good. Yeah, and I think I ended up paying something absurd. It was like $90 or something for the... I still have it, just not in arm's reach at the moment. But it was like the little box, the half-size box that has all of the... It has the Dog Days trial deck and like 3 or 4 extra booster packs. Or it might have been 5 extra booster packs. It's basically like an EB plus a trial deck. And that's... I don't know if that was the only way to get cards for Dog Days Set 1, or if that was just like the special supply set. Because like I said, that was literally when I was learning the game. So, long time ago. Definitely one of the big shows that got me into Weiss, though. Way back when. Boomer Talk, right? Oh, camera foil. These took me forever to actually hunt down. Because they were out of stock on Ute. I think they only had like 2 in stock when I was trying to get them. So, it took me a while to get foil cameras. Just absolutely destroying the boxes, by the way. I hope nobody wanted Dog Days boxes after this. See, this is good content. Let's go. Yeah, this card again. This set's like 5 cards. Foil Leclerc. Claire's the best girl. It's like not even close. Tomboy supremacy, short hair. She's got the little dog tail. I don't know what this one is. I think this is like you clock search. Power Pump 1000. This card's probably playable. Start getting some theory crafting on some different Dog Days lists other than the list. There's got to be at least 1 or 2 other playable cards, right? Brainstorm, Clock Kick, Stock Soul, garbage. This like Clock Kick has the worst secondary effect. I think it's like pay 2. I think it's like pay 2. You grab a... Is this how scuffed is this? Yeah, pay 2, salvage a character from Clock, not card from Clock. And this is on play, by the way. This is not a spammable effect. So this is a 3/2 that has pay 2 on play to grab a character out of Clock and then take a damage. It doesn't heal for the 3/4 doesn't heal. The 3/4 it literally does nothing. It gets you like actually the least selective plus, but it's also clock kick on the turn it's played, and I think that's all that people actually care about. This card's really funny in standard, like not in a good way, just in a that's the biggest assist you can summon way. Ooh. I think this assist gives like your entire board hand encore. Yeah, hand encore. As long as you've met the condition, the wind. Oh, the 1/1. We haven't talked about this one yet. This is a 1/1 7K. This is actually like the playmaker in the deck. It lets you clock a character to encore it. And it comes out via the level 0. The level 0 changes into from clock. But what's important is you have a lot of the shift mechanics, so you can like clock things like the brainstorm and then shift them back to hand on make your turn. So like when your opponent kills this, it actually gives you access to cards that otherwise you wouldn't have been able to get. So the card is super solid, and it gives Dog Days a bit of a unique identity, I think. It's one of those older sets that you pick up, and it still does something that's a little unique. Not every set was that privileged, right? Like a lot of sets, they just kind of get old, and then they're no longer fun to play because they don't really do anything, and they don't really have a gimmick. Well, clock-based gimmicks, you know, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. Anything that, like, involves, you know, manipulating zones like that, I think is cool. It gives the game a little bit more depth. Even though it's a little jank. Trying not to destroy the box 100%. There we go. I guess opening from the top makes more sense. I've opened quite a few boxes. I was hoping to avoid opening as many as possible. Like I said, let's go Torch, Stock Soul combo. Ooh, that was like all hits. That was all good stuff. And this is, I mean, this is like technically like a ditch out. The deck doesn't really have a lot. I think the main deck you might be able to slot that into, but like currently I don't play it. But I'm playing the Drop Searcher, like the Wildberry S card, just because you don't have the best mill, and you know, mill 3 first deck, not too bad. You also don't have the best selectivity, and this just goes into the this keeps making your selectivity worse, right? Because it only grabs from clock, so that can be a little rough at times. Ooh, Stock Soul. And the Slayer, some people like it. Good utility, not utility. Good beater at level 1. Clock Searcher, Hexproof support, garbage. Good art, good art. There we go. There we go. Yeah, you know. Oh, Silver Bag. It expires in 2017. Quickly, now, redeem it. I think this looks like a 4K. No, wait, what is this? It's a Ricky. Wow, that glare is bad. Oh well. It's a Ricky. There we go. Garbage, anti-damage. There we go. Funny card. Ooh, Drop Search. Foil. One of the better cards in the set. I am right over the brightest light. I might try to fix my lighting. But not on this video. Ooh, runner. Well, I've opened a few more boxes than I was hoping to. Keep going deeper. I would like to keep at least 5 of these. So I'm hoping we can hit the Millhi. I would gladly give gladly give up the rest of these to anyone who would want them for a small fee. If I don't hit all the SPs, there could still be SPs here. Oh, is this the first time we've seen this? There's no way. I think this is like 1500 to middle or something, or maybe it's 1500 to front. That seems wrong. 1500 to front on a 2-1 seems a little overstated. This set's kind of bad. Foil Wind, definitely a nice pickup. I think what the set really needs, or maybe I just don't know what cards are in the set, is some way to actually reliably get the wind. That's always my problem when I play the deck, is how do I have the wind in hand? It can be a little rough at times. That is so bad. That is actually just so bad. How bad is this? That is unbelievably bad as well. Oh, well. We have technology. We're doing it live. See, I promised somebody that I would make a video of this opening. And so, here I am. Oh, I opened up this pack already. Let's get this. There we go. That's much better. There we go. I think this is the stock soul for the level 1. I could be wrong. And another eclair. We like eclairs. There we go. And then the pack that I opened after forgetting that I laid down the pack. We got the wind for the level 1. We got the climax. Is this thing playable? It probably is. The cat that we don't know what it does. And the brainstorm. We like the brainstorm. 2 packs left in this box. Hoping for something big. This one just refunds the stock on play. It's like your best 2-soul beater, just to try to keep up a little bit something. Ooh, the foil of the level 1 combo. Oh wait, this is not foil. It's okay, I'm blind. And the unplayable gate. I think it like summons the level. I actually don't remember what this does. It's not good. That's all I know. There is like exactly 3 playable climax combos in this set. And one of them, it's a little bit of a stretch to call playable. I remember the first time I played Dog Days, it was with the Stock Soul combo, and I was fighting like trial decks. And the Stock Soul combo is 5k base on a Stock Soul, and it doesn't get power, and it kills itself. And I'm sitting there playing against this trial deck, losing, like killing my own board so he could slam a 2-soul and stick like 5 damage at a time on me. And I thought that Dog Days was the worst set I had ever played. And then I bought Gargantia. So, you know, you learn a little bit as you play this game more. And since playing Gargantia, I've yet to actually find a worse set than that as well. I've heard tales that, like, my Hime is like as a standalone set probably worse, but it's my Hime with the Girl Who Leapt Through Space, and the Girl Who Leapt Through Space is definitely better than Gargantia. So yeah, definitely. I think that's still the worst set I've played. Dog Days was fixable. Dog Days was fixable. You have the gold bar combo. It swings in at like 8k in the last lane before any power pumps. You could put power pumps in the deck if you need to. This guy, he's pretty big. He only searches clock, though, which kind of sucks. Because sometimes you get hit to 0-6, maybe you need to play the draw Ricky, because you can, you know, not only draw a card, but also have a clock. Because not having a clock is actually the worst thing for this deck. It's unbelievably bad. But once you have a clock, game gets really easy. Well, not like easy, because like your selection kind of sucks, but you actually have a hand, and that's pretty cool. Ooh, wind. And the garbage. I think like all the blue stuff was like some weird gimmick where you had to have 2 different colors. I think like there's like a blue healer, but you have to have like red and green and level or something like that. And it's the only early play heal in the entire like set, all 3 sets. Maybe one day we'll get a season 4. Maybe one day Bushiroad will remember that this set exists and, you know, give us some legacy support. I don't know what we need. We need a lot. Honestly, a Ricky would be more than enough. The fact that your opponent can not just level lock you at 0-5, but level lock you at 0-6 is pretty rough for the set. Card, 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 and all garbage. I think there's like a sync. I don't know if it's this set or no, that's that one. Never mind. I was thinking of the sync that like you take a damage when it dies, so there's like a support that lets you pay 1 to send to memory. Oh, Leon Michele. She's pretty good. She is like one of the more popular girls. There we go. Look at that. And Dog Days SPs, they look nice, especially for how cheap they are. Actually, a fun little fact, if you have an older set you like, not in English, all the collectors made sure this isn't a thing, but if you have an older set you like that's kind of just like garbage, like Dog Days, right? Guilty pleasure shows. In Japanese, the cards are not that expensive. Granted, if too many people decide that at the same time, they probably will get expensive. However, until that time, you know, you can enjoy quite a few like niche random shows in Japanese. I think it's like what I own a max rarity playset of Kimono Friends, and I think that's like $1,100 only for, you know, like, oh my god, like well over 100 SPs. I feel. I don't know. That's not the only set like that. There's a lot of other ones. I think. What other sets like extremely cheap? I think Nichijou. If you can find Nichijou, Nichijou, whatever. If you can find those SPs, I think they don't run that much. I mean, none of them are playable, but you know, if you're a fan of the show, Nichijou's a pretty good show. But then with those older sets, it is like, you know, it's hard to find. Without going physically to Japan, sometimes you just like may never see them because Yuyute, they don't tend to get too many old sets in stock. I mean, they have like a pretty big like supply of existing old sets, but I don't see like old stuff, you know, get updated all too often. This card's good. This card's bad. This card is terrible. I think this is the assist. This has pay 1. What does it do? This is 1,000 power to sync It's a level assist, and it's pay 1 climax combo. I think this is like climax combo pay 1 heal. Like, I think it's like 3 or more climax combo pay 1 heal. That's like technically not bad, but the problem is you know, you need to actually like win the game, and I don't think that this is a good enough way of stalling to like consider anymore. Who knows? Maybe when the set came out, right? It's on a gate. Gate's good. You know, I think you had anti-salvage and big bodies in the set. Standby wasn't around, so this thing, the power wasn't really relevant. You know, I could see where that was potentially played, like way back when. The Runner, such good art, such good art in that one. She's doing like the guys on the couch. That May. Ooh, Rebecca. 2 playable foils. Oh, I guess I should mention the anti-salvage, because people probably don't know about the Dog Days anti-salvage. People probably don't know about Dog Days. This is another one. This is like the I see you're another man of culture right here on this one. She's doing the little smirk. But yeah, people probably don't know about anything about this set, so I think I'll just inform you, do little set review, all 3 sets at once, kind of. Set 1 had an anti-salvage, but it's not like the Broken Contai one where your opponent suddenly can't deal damage. It was you give a single card 3/5 power, which sounds cool and all. Like if that was in a modern set, it'd be pretty good. Be like a decent tech option. The problem is this set is old as hell, and all of your cards suck. So 3/5 power onto most things in the set is still not living. Still not living. What is cool, I guess it's like per time too. It's not once per turn. So it would destroy Mushoku when you give out 10,000 like 500 power, right? Give out 3 packets if they play a standby. That's pretty funny. The 1/1 I guess goes to 10/5 like the Clock Encore. The problem is also though, like you don't have assists, you don't have like standby, so you got the change, so it's technically free, but it's not as good as like what modern stuff does. I do wish that there was like a lot of old sets they would just give like a blank standby to or something, just so that way. Like there's almost a board focused deck in this deck. However, the pieces just don't come together. If you could cheese some stuff out with a standby though, I think you would not have a good deck, but it would be a little bit better. It would be a little bit better. It would give the set a second deck. I think that's the important part. The Brainstorm, another Rebecca, this thing, and garbage. I hope we don't have to open all of them. So the SPs that we haven't hit so far are the Millhi level 0 Brainstorm in this thing. The Covert. She said it was like cover. That's all I remember. I did rewatch the show somewhat recently because there were people that I knew that had not seen Dog Days, and I could not let that stand. I had to fix that for them. You know what? Seasons 1 and 2, pretty good. The season this booster's from, pretty bad. But think it was more of they like ran out of stuff to do. I think their team just didn't care. Sadly, happens. Go. Oh no. I am down to 8 boxes left. 8 whole boxes. Now, why I'm still going, if people don't know, EBs are 30 boxes in a case, and a lot of these old sets, you are guaranteed 1 copy of each SP. So, if my source is correct, he did not think 1500 counter, vanilla 1500 counter, so sad. He did not think that a single SP had been pulled. So, we're going to see how right that is. Is the anti-damage playable? I don't think so. Maybe. See, it's stuff like this. This is a 2-1 anti-damage. You just have to discard another copy of itself. And I think it gives power. It does not give power. I think this card was reprinted in Mushoku for the first time in, like, forever. It seems pretty playable. I mean, yeah, you got to sandbag 2 copies of it. It's unsearchable, but... Anti-damage is anti-damage, and it doesn't have a board condition, and it happens at 2. I mean, that can still be relevant, right? Claire's best girl. So sad. She's like the best, and then she got like 4 cards. And the Squirrel Gremlin got infinite. Gaul got cards too. And I think that he does less than Eclair. Eclair's like part of the harem. Gaul, he's technically part of the harem too or something. I don't know. He does some stuff, I guess. We got this. And we got another Rebecca. This video is going to be so long. I thought about live streaming it, and then, yeah, I don't know what happened to that. And now it's too late. Okay, we got 8 boxes left. This is, well, there'll be 7 once I open this. 7 after this. No Millhi in sight. The Rebecca's still good. The Rebecca's still good. That's actually... It means my deck is maxed, and that's really all I wanted. A Brainstorm. Funny. She's got the gun. Sometimes I see like a little bit of foiling when I open the pack, but it doesn't tell you anything because it's always got foiling in the back. Gold bar, this hexproof, and garbage. Assist, Ditch Climax, the bomb. This is not a bomb, sorry. It's wild. It's like Wildberry, so I think of it as a bomb. Jushimatsu's girlfriend. There we go. Trying to remember. The profile's printed a lot. And I think it's like always semi-decent. Right, the drop searcher is gone, like, once you use it. And then memory is... Yeah, it's not compression, but, like, I guess it's like you didn't use the stock, kind of, as far as your compression goes. So it is compression. It is compression. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna drink the Kool-Aid of memory isn't compression. Oh no, a box spawned out of the corner. I still have 8 left. 7 left. Is there another one? Nope, just the one. Okay, yep. 7 left. After this one. Gate and garbage. This is so terrible when they did this. So many. There's like, it's like the code cards in Pokemon, right? The level 1 stock soul combo and garbage. Stock soul and the runner. Runner comes SP too, so I guess there's technically 5 SPs. Is there 5 SPs in a case? I don't actually know. What if I'm digging for a card that's not in here? That would be sad. I would like to not have to open all of them. They're kind of like a long lost treasure. It's been sitting in someone's storage for 6-7 years now. And here I am just destroying them. Wow, this card's good. Card's playable. Yeah, I'm that terrible guy that's out here opening the sealed product. The super rare Dog Days boosters sealed. I think I did the same. When I was in Japan in 2019, 2020, that like little time frame right before everything got shut down, I got a box of Gargantia. Sealed box of Gargantia for like $14. And you bet your ass I opened that. And you know what? There was not $14 of cards in that box. That box had absolute garbage. I don't think you can pull $14 in value out of Gargantia. It's like kind of the worst part about it. But it was fun. And with that, there was one less box. And if you were a collector, you know what? You're welcome. Your cards are worth more now because of me. Maybe. Well, boxes, not cards. Gargantia as a whole, not sellable. Like I said earlier, worst set in the game, almost certain of that. Could this be SP, please? It's so hard to find some of those old signs. This set could use a 2K counter too, couldn't it? I like keep flip-flopping on that one. I don't know if it's good or not. I don't know if I should be like, yeah, this is a playable card, or yeah, this isn't. It's really hard to evaluate. Because, once again, I don't know who's playing this set. Other than me. You know what? Burn 1 followers rise up. Everyone should become a Dog Days player. It is the coolest set. Go watch the show. And then afterwards, come buy my cards. I have some for sale. There are 6 boxes left. And theoretically, there are 3 SPs missing. Man, either these are going to be 6 fire boxes. Or I'm going to feel really bad near the end of this. I guess, you know, there's probably a buyer out there for this. Selling common playset of a Dog Days set 2. Since it is where all of the good cards are, you know. I don't think the list plays anything that's not in here. I'm thinking for a second about my list. I think it's all just cards from this single EV. I don't think you play. You play set 1 Millhi because it heals and it's yellow. Or it's yellow. Wow. It's red. It's a red healer and it has like pay 2 burn 1 on reverse. 10k only, so you know you gotta get the power somehow. There we go. We have pulled the first copy of this card that I have owned and have seen. That's really nice. And with that, I'll finish this box, but that means I still have 5 boxes sealed. 5 ancient boxes sealed. I got to keep exactly as many as I wanted. It's pretty cool. And that Millhi is just so nice. One-fourth of the way there now. One day I swear I will have the max playset. So I think that's the way to go with like these old sets where like the SPs don't cost that much. Get a 4x3 binder and you put 4 of each of these in a straight line and it looks, you know, once you see it once, you can't turn back. Turn into a slave to it. You just gotta keep you know, keep going for those max play sets. As long as it's reasonable, you know, like I can't imagine trying to do that for something I call alive, but there's other sets that, you know, you could probably do for pretty cheap. Not Dog Days. If one of you guys start trying to max ready Dog Days, start trying to pick up SPs from me, no. Well, guys, that's it. I think we opened, how many boxes did I have? I had like 22, I think. About 17 boxes of Dog Days, give or take. And yeah, we hit 3 SPs, so pretty good. And yeah, that's it. You don't have to watch me open old ancient relics anymore. So until next time, this is Dean signing out.